New concerns tonight about the fates of 3 Americans being detained in Russia. Basketball star Brittany Griner, we are now learning, has been held for 3 weeks, since February 17th, according to her hometown Congressman Colin Allred. She's had no access to anyone from the U.S. government, he says, and it's not even clear where Griner is being held.
She should be allowed to come home as soon as possible and not become swept up in any of this larger context that's happening.
Griner was arrested at a Moscow airport with what Russian authorities said was cannabis oil in her luggage. They accused Griner of smuggling narcotics, punishable by up to 10 years in prison. Members of Congress and veteran diplomats are worried tonight that the 2-time Olympic gold medalist's status as a star athlete might work against her, as could her sexual orientation. Griner is gay and married. Russia has very strict LGBTQ laws.
What I would expect the Russians to do is use the fact that her wife is making public statements, and these are being reported in media and social media, as propagandization of LGBTQ plus rights, which then could be another crime that they could hold against her.
The parents of another detained American, former U.S. Marine Trevor Reed, described themselves as panicked over his condition. Following a call with him yesterday, Reed's parents say his physical condition has taken a turn for the worse. It had already been dire.
He's coughing constantly. He said he's coughing up blood throughout the day. He has fever off and on over 100 degrees, and he has pain in his chest, just all the signs of tuberculosis.
In a new statement, Reed's parents say he was told he'd be sent to a prison hospital, but when they were on the phone with him yesterday, he was summoned to a disciplinary commission and, quote, "We fear authorities might send him back to solitary confinement instead." Reed and fellow former U.S. Marine Paul Whelan were convicted separately for crimes they both emphatically deny and have been detained in Russia since well before the invasion of Ukraine. Whelan's sister gave CNN a fresh clue of his condition.
He is doing as well as can be expected in a forced labor camp in the middle of Russia.
Tonight, experts are openly concerned about the futures of these 3 Americans, given that the tensions with Vladimir Putin over the conflict in Ukraine are only intensifying. How difficult will it be to get them out at this point? Is it even possible?
Yeah, we're at such a different level of confrontation with Russia right now. They really are being used as pawns by Russia. He's not going to harm these 3, but he's not going to let them out of jail either.
CNN has reached out to the Russian Foreign Ministry for information on Brittany Griner's whereabouts and her condition. We have not heard back. Wolf.